Now, today I am bringing you The Crew 2. It's been a long time since I've played this game. Well, it's been a long time since I've streamed it, that is. Lots happened since I last streamed it. I've done a lot, got a lot of new vehicles, and I'm only coming back to the game because there's now a new DLC called Gatorrush, as you can see from the title. The DLC dropped on Tuesday, and since then all I've been doing is just grinding some of the new events, and I figured I would do a stream on it just to show you guys what it's actually like. Damien Bartlett, what is up? Thanks for tuning in, appreciate it. Before we begin the stream, I want to give a huge shout out to Damien as well. He's been so supportive to the channel lately. He's been telling all his friends about me. His friends have been stopping by, viewing my content and whatnot, so I really do appreciate that, dude. So basically in this stream we're just going to be doing all the events. We're going to be showing off some of my liveries, which some I haven't finished. There's going to be a lot of cursing as well, because the hovercraft events are a bit of a bugger.
Welcome to the live Extreme Series September Spectacular, our end of summer special. We're just off the shores of scenic Lake Tahoe. In summer, it's known for boating. In winter, it's known for skiing. Right now, it's about to be known for a rousing, riveting racing experience unlike anything you've ever seen.
So this is the new live Extreme series that they've added. I haven't done it yet, so I'm really curious as to what it's going to be like, because the other Extreme series were a bit of a bugger to do as well. Yeah, and it's one of those win the race ones. You've got to win the race.
As you can see, it's a beautiful day for our September Spectacular, with ideal conditions out there on the track. The big question, will our latest breakout star, once a fresh-faced competitor,
They are just not letting me pass.
Cinderella story, be able to hold the spotlight, or will a new challenger rise up to steal it away?
See, I think The Crew 2 has hands down beaten any previous Need for Speed game. I mean, my favourite Need for Speed game to date was Hot Pursuit, but I think even this beats that, hands down. Need for Speed has become somewhat lacking since EA Games have locked everything behind a paywall. Whereas on this, yes, there was a season pass, but all of the DLC has actually been free, so you can't really go wrong. I just hit a moose.
Folks, because as fast as those rallycross cars are, they're nothing compared to what's coming next.
Oh, I hate this, the trippy world change thing. It's like the whole map just lifts up and becomes really dodgy. It's like something out of the Twilight Zone. So we've got 3 people watching now. Appreciate you all stopping by.
Precision machines designed for on-road use. Let's see if they can take the heat on rough asphalt in the deep woods.
There's another live stream I'm thinking about doing in a couple of days. It's not going to be gaming content related as such, but it's just going to be a live chat hangout stream, just so you can get to know me a bit more, so you can get to know what games I'm into and whatnot. So let me know in the comments what you think about that, if you'd like to see that. That'd be really good to know. I'm also thinking about doing a history and future of Marvel games. Since Spider-Man's release, we've got little hints and little rumours that it's the start of a Marvel gaming universe, so I want to expand on that in a live stream.
Our racers are now inside of scenic Lake Tahoe, and they're about to see it from a lot closer up, as the live Extreme Series debuts our new discipline, hovercraft.
Oh crap. I really do not like the hovercrafts in this game. Literally, a hovercraft, if you see a wall, even if it's miles away, you're gonna hit it. I have not upgraded this hovercraft yet. It's the one I got free a while ago.
At just over 500 meters, Lake Tahoe is the second deepest lake in the United States. But in those hovercraft, our drivers need to focus on what's above the lake, not below it.
And the rubber banding kicks in. I've got someone up my trumpet. Yep, there he goes.
Takes the lead. There's a reason this racer is making waves, folks, and on solid ground, no less.
No. Oh, crap.
We're on the final stretch.
Shenanigans are happening.
Would need to navigate those river bends. There's nothing traditional about these hovercraft. Now, let's see what they can really do.
No, I'm totally going to lose this.
Our new star is at the back of the pack. But if history is any judge, they're just waiting to make their move.
Not upgraded. Not upgraded. This sucks. Probably shouldn't have tried this until I upgraded this a little. So to anyone watching now, thanks for stopping by, I really do appreciate it. If you're new to the channel, make sure you smash that like button and drop me a subscribe, that would be really appreciated as well. I always sub back to new subscribers, I always stop by to your channels and view any content that you may be producing. Man, this is just going nowhere. I'm not making any headway in this race at all. At 90% complete? Nah, I'm not going to win this. Wall. So I was talking to a friend of mine on PSN before I started this, and he was actually telling me that I will just throw my controller at the wall for the hovercraft races because they are awful. And I'm actually inclined to agree with him because this is just terrible. The handling is awful. I mean, I don't know if you can hear me wrestling with the analog stick just to keep it straight. Well, I lost. But no worries, we are still grinding the game, so we need to upgrade our hovercraft, that is noted. Alright then, let's find a hovercraft race. Get this thing upgraded. There's one. Easy enough. I think we'll do it twice. We'll do it on easy, then we'll do it on normal, just to get some gear. Because the new loot drops that they've given are actually gold, rather than the high grade purple parts. So that's really cool as well. I apologise for the noise in the background if you can hear that. I've got my washing machine on, so I apologise for that. See, when you're doing events like this, it's really great if you've got a crew. Because even if you lose and one of your crew members wins, you still actually win the event in general and you still get all the loot drops. So that's really cool. Doesn't have to be you that wins if you're in a crew, so that's quite awesome actually. To anyone who may be commenting, I'm having a bit of trouble seeing comments at the moment, so if you just bear with me while I finish this race, I will reload it and see if I can see anyone who's commented. But the graphics on this game are actually really flawless as well. The details and textures they've put into the vehicles is absolutely fantastic. I mean, it's not the entirety of the United States, like there's certain cities missing, like Atlanta for example, but I think that's actually down to a licensing issue from the state. I'm not too sure on that, but I would have loved to explore Atlanta, like just see the set of The Walking Dead, just drive around that for example. I think when you're doing events like this you can place in the top 3 and still get some loot, so that's really cool as well. Yeah, I'm seeing it pop up on the screen that I'm getting comments, but I'm watching it back through my phone and I'm not seeing the comments pop up. So when this when this race finishes, I will reset the stream and see if I can check my comments. Oh man, no, too wide.
A little collision never hurt anybody.
Oh come on, even if I finish 3rd, that's a bonus. Oh, the bastard. That'll do. Yep, reach top 3, that'll do. Alright, just bear with me folks, I'm going to reload the stream on my phone and see if I can see anyone who's commented. There we are, Real Soul Gaming, what is up? Thanks for tuning in, appreciate it. Damien, yes, I absolutely recommend getting this game, it is fantastic. If you can put in the grind as well, it is well worth getting. Because there's so much to do on the map. I mean, it is the entirety of the United States. As I said, there's a few cities missing, but it is still the entirety of the United States. So that's really cool as well, because you can go on loads of different road trips. I mean, I've done previous live streams where me and my friends have gone on a couple of road trips. It's really cool. It really feels very Top Gear-y. Yeah, I'm also quite hyped for Venom. I'm not sure it's going to be canon to the Spider-Man universe though, because the symbiote itself, as we know, it came from space and latched onto Spider-Man first. So how does it go from there? I mean, has it already latched onto Spider-Man? Are they jumping ahead, or is it just latching straight onto Eddie? We don't know anything yet. But yeah, I'm still hyped to see it. So we have 5 people watching now. Thank you so much for tuning in, really do appreciate it. Basically, as you can see from the title, I am just grinding any event, and I'm probably grinding the worst ones right now, because as I've said earlier, when a hovercraft sees something, you can't steer away from it, it's just going to hit it. Oh wow, 1 miles per hour. That's really going to help me in a jam. If I had enough cash in the game, I would actually buy another hovercraft. But I wasted a lot of my money buying stuff to get that 30 vehicles trophy. Because in the game there is an achievement to get, if you buy 30 vehicles, then you get one of the achievements. That's one of the last achievements I got to get the platinum. Now, these jet sprint races are a hell of a lot better. I love these jet sprint races. So these boats are just so manoeuvrable, so agile and small. It's like you can see straight there how manoeuvrable it is. I mean, yes, a lot of the trials in the game are point-based and time-based, but it really doesn't matter because it still gives you an awesome gaming experience and you still really enjoy yourself when playing. Oh, well, I've messed this one up. Got a bit of ring rust around this game because I haven't really played any of the events since I finished all of the events that came with the game when it first released. That's it, we've got it now. We've got it 2 seconds ahead. There is one really annoying thing about this game though. You can be 10 seconds ahead, for example, in a big race, and there's something called rubber banding, which just allows the non-playable characters to just rebound onto you, just snap onto you in the blink of an eye. And it's usually towards the end of the race when you're about to win, and it's a pain in the arse. Yeah, no worries, Damien. Thanks for tuning in anyway. Really do appreciate the support. If you guys haven't already, do head over to Damien's channel as well. He would appreciate any likes, views and support on his side of things. Damien's been a great help to the channel lately. He's always telling his friends about me. So I do recommend heading over to his channel. And that's the rubber banding I was talking about. Even though it's a ghost objective, it still mashed me and all I did was reset.
Just keep up that pace.
This game is all online based, so you have to have PS Plus to play it. However, when you're doing things like this, you don't really feel like you're online unless you've got a crew of friends playing with you. God, I miss the days of just sitting next to someone with controllers wired up, trying to push them off the couch so you can so you can get the win, and they just get distracted. Those were the days. See, online gaming sort of taking that feel from old style gaming away, because there's not a lot of games these days that release that are actually two-player. I think the only ones recently are the WWE games, and they really kind of suck now. But let me know in the comments if you guys know any decent two-player games where it requires you to actually have someone sat next to you rather than playing it online with them on the PlayStation 4. That would be really cool to know. Because literally all of my games but 2 on the PS4, you have to play online with your friends rather than them being sat next to you. It really kind of sucks. Still can't do that one on hard yet. See, all these events depend on your perf level for your cars. If your perf level's not high enough, you can still enter the race, but it is very risky because you run the risk of just not winning at all. So it's better off if you grind it a couple of times on normal, just so you can get your perf level on your vehicle up. At some point during the stream, I may have one of my comrades joining me. It is Monty Burns Wakey. I'm not sure if he'll be live streaming it or not, but we've done a lot of collab videos before. We've done The Crew 2, we've done Star Trek Online, we've done Grand Theft Auto Online. Monty Burns Wakey's also on the gaming side of things, so do check out his channel if you get a chance as well. I really can't get enough of these jet sprint races. I really do enjoy them.
You're really causing a sensation out there.
It's so realistic as well, because while you're racing you can adjust your trim, you can lean the boat by pressing and by holding R1. You can lean it to the left or lean it to the right, which is really cool as well. So the Ubisoft really went all out with this game with the realism. I mean, I'd say the only thing that isn't realistic enough is the car damage, but I think that's down to the folks who mass produce those cars. They're like, no, we don't want damage showing on our vehicles, sort of thing. Which I can totally understand, because, you know, if you're trashing the vehicle, it's just going to look bad on the company that makes the vehicle, really. But what's more intriguing is the brands of the vehicles, the makes of the vehicles themselves are actually real branded vehicles. They're not made up names like GTA Online or most other games. They are genuinely named cars. I mean, yeah, they're not realistically priced, but if they were, we'd have to put in a hell of a lot of grinding for this game. Wow, I'm thrashing him. I'm 18 seconds ahead. Once again, I apologise for the noise in the background. I have my washing machine on, and my washing machine is in my front room, so I apologise for that in advance. So this is real cool as well. You can see the leaderboard, you can see your friend's leaderboard. I'm apparently the only one who's done that. Then every time you finish a race, you always get some new loot. The loot that you get isn't always better than the loot that you need. So say if you're at, I don't know, 61 like I am here, you can get something that's lower, like it can be 43 or 46, and it does kind of suck, but that's part of the grind. You've just got to go back, do the race again, and you'll get something better. There's a lot of new updates coming to the game. I hear there's a helicopter DLC coming at some point. I'm not too sure on when that is. Let's change it up a bit. Let's do something different. Yeah, let's go for this one. Tiny hypercar race. I'm not a fan of the hypercar races, because in a hypercar race you expect it to be open road, empty, no traffic, just easy peasy lemon squeezy, really. And these hypercar races really aren't. The courses are full of twists and turns, narrow bends, country roads, and hypercars are really not built for country roads unless you are going for a casual cruise. They're certainly not built for racing. And I'm doing this at the wrong time of day. It's snowing, so I am screwed. But there's always a different variety of vehicles when you do these races, which is really cool. At least the NPCs aren't all using the same vehicles. So it's like if you play a game like Need for Speed, you can do, I don't know, an off-road race or something in the new Need for Speed. And most of the races will be using the same types of vehicle, like BMWs or Ferraris or something. I don't know. I haven't played Need for Speed for a while. I don't know what vehicles are in the game anymore. Clears it. That's what you want. The one flaw I will say to these races is the NPCs, the non-playable characters, they are dirty racers. They will come up on you, they will spin you out, they will crash into you, they'll force you off the track. So it's always best to get an early lead on them if you can. It makes it worse as you increase the difficulty. The races become, well, they match the perf level of the race, so it really makes it harder for you to just enjoy the race. You're really trying to concentrate just to get through it. But this is one of the first live streams I've done in over a week, because I have been rather busy with work, as I said in my previous video. But I'm trying my best. I'm trying to keep a balanced work life with a balanced gaming and social life. It's really not working out well. I'm sure any of my subscribers who are watching right now, or any newcomers to the channel, know how hard it is to balance your work life with your social life. And that's what we want. slipstream increase. That always works when you're in a race with your crew. I don't care. I'm replacing an epic part with a standard part, but I need it. Wow. Can tell I don't use this vehicle anymore. So we'll have that. It's really cool to have a variety of vehicles as well for these sorts of races. Because you might get bored of using the same vehicle over and over again. I mean, yeah, it's a grind to earn the money, as I said, but it's always worth it. It's always worth it for a bit of fun. Yeah, screw it. That'll do.
Yellow loot's a mechanic's dream. Every part gives you the usual stuff, but if you collect a set of 7 specific pieces, you get a super cool new bonus. There are 5 sets with 5 different bonuses, but you can only use one. Drops are random, so it may take time, but wow, is it worth it?
I have heard it is worth it. There's another friend of mine on PSN who plays this game frequently. He has been putting in one a hell of a grind, and he's got one of his cars, or should I say a few of his cars, all up to gold part level. And sorry for this boring part, guys, I'm just clearing out my inventory. Once you start getting blue, purple and gold parts, you really want to get rid of your green ones because you're not going to need them. Even if you buy a new vehicle, you can immediately equip the better parts rather than having to go through all the older parts first. Who needs green? Why do we need green? It's all about the blue, purple and gold. See, as I don't know if any of you heard it, but as the guy said there, basically each part level, whether it be blue, purple or gold, always gives you a different kind of attribute. This is the exhaust, for example. Increase your vehicle's average tolerance, increase money gained when you finish an event. They're all different. I mean, the blue ones only give you 1 perk, the purples give you 2, and the golds, they are specific sets, and obviously when you finish the set, you get a complete set, it gives you an extra bonus, so it can increase your rewards, it can increase your nitro refill speed, anything really. There's a variety of different vehicles, but me, for one thing, I am very proud, and I think we're going to go somewhere and show this off. See, through games like this, I enjoy creating liveries for vehicles. All the way back to Ridge Racer back on the PS1, I enjoyed creating liveries for vehicles. I mean, it was Ridge Racer's livery is nothing compared to what's been released in recent years for games. But that's what created my love of just putting my own sort of spin on the vehicle. I think we'll park on this beach and show off anything that I've made. So a lot of my liveries are incomplete, but it doesn't matter. I can still show them off. So there's no point in me showing the F40 because the only thing I did to it was put a white stripe on it. Now the Skyline GTR R34, as we all know, it was Brian Spillner's vehicle in Fast and Furious, or Paul Walker's Skyline. I did create the livery for this myself, but you're only allowed 14 liveries in the game, which does suck. And it deleted it, so I actually downloaded this one instead, but it's virtually identical to the one I created myself. So that's also really cool. Let's go in photo mode and show you that close up. Okay, so I put the Toyota tyres on, well, the guys put the Toyota tyres on the back, but yeah, mine was virtually identical to this. It's got all the brand names on the side. And I've literally just realised that on this side it's not been flipped over correctly. That's the only difference to the livery that I made. I flipped it over correctly on the opposite side. So what do we have next on the list? So again with the GT Fastback, it came as just blue, so all I've done is put the white pinstripe on it because I really thought it would look kind of cool. And most Mustangs you see do have the pinstripe on it anyway. This one is unfinished. It's my drift vehicle, my BMW Z4. But I'm still quite proud of what I've started doing with it. So I've got some branding going on. Still need to do some tweaks on the colouring on the side because it doesn't match up at all. But these drift vehicles are literally just as bad as the hovercrafts. They just do not corner at all. You'd expect for a drift vehicle for it to be fluent and nice while you're trying to drift, but it just doesn't work. Now, the liveries on these next two vehicles, they came with the vehicle, so I'm not going to feature those. You got the Proto Buggy, you get that for free in the game. It's just a Red Bull cover. This one again, my Lancia Rally, it is unfinished, but I'm still quite proud of what I was doing with it. I actually created the Lancia logo myself, and I'm telling you, that Lancia logo, it took me a long time to get it correct. I was very proud of what I did with it. But there we are. Just put some random in-game sponsors on the front. Of course, you've got the classical Martini logo, Pirelli tyres, Martini on the side. See, the trouble I was having with this livery was the fact that the pinstripes at the front, I couldn't get them to match down the side because every time I was trying to put them down the side it would curve up to the front of the vehicle, so it would match the curves of the side panels, which really does suck because the original livery for the vehicle, the pinstripes on the side, they match and go all the way across without tilting. I still tried my best. I mean, I even put the Lancia logo on the back here, but as you can see from that logo, it is very close to this one that I made. I mean, yes, there's a few bugs with it. I couldn't line up everything correctly because of the camera angles, but if you zoomed out, you really cannot tell, and it just looks like it belongs there. So this was the side that I completed the most. Again, it needs some tweaking, but I was really quite proud of it. Unfortunately, the pinstripe over the windscreen, you can't actually do that on this game. It comes with the vehicles. If you try doing it, it just vanishes onto the roof, which really does suck, but I suppose it saves you some time when you're trying to create your own livery. Geplek Rafi, hello, what is up? Thanks for tuning in. Do appreciate it. Oh, next we have my ultimate achievement. This is my crowning glory. I am super proud of this livery. It took me 4 hours to make, and every time I do a stream, every time I'm playing it with my friends, I always show this off. I absolutely love it. So it is my Deadpool livery for a monster truck, because I figured that's the kind of vehicle Deadpool would drive. So I put a few quotations in from the first movie. Rich Corinthian leather. We have Don't Swallow. There's Captain Deadpool, and I've crossed out Captain and just with blood dripping down the side and left Deadpool in. You've got Teabag anyone on the back. I put Sucker Clark on the back. Merc with the mouth, as you know from the Deadpool rap from the movie. On the top, the stripes that you're seeing are basically just supposed to emulate his swords. The facial feature in the middle is just meant to represent the sort of thing on his back where he has the it splits the two swords in between. You got DP for Deadpool, got Die on the front. So I was really quite proud of this, because I even managed to make the front end look like the mask of his costume. You got the eyes covering over the vents. So I was really quite proud of it. I did the same at the back with the eyes. See, the really cool thing was I put this on my Instagram gaming page. If you're interested in following me on there, it's GamerDude187. And Ryan Reynolds actually liked the picture himself. I put on 4 pictures, so 4 different angles, and Ryan Reynolds liked it himself. He didn't comment on it, but he liked it, so I was really quite proud of that as well. I'm not going to feature that one because it comes with delivery. This is another one I'm quite proud of. I was creating this myself. I was actually trying to copy off another livery that I saw from the Aston Martin Vulcan, and I didn't do such a bad job. Yeah, obviously you've got the monster sponsors. The thing I'm most proud of is the front end. You know, the Monster Energy with the handprint. Monster Energy again, Monster. All the different colours and textures that were in this, it was really difficult to recreate, especially with this livery creator, because it is somewhat clumsy. But it is a great car as well, and you actually get it for free, so you don't need to put in a grind to actually buy it. You get it for free through one of the events. That came with it. This one I was also proud of. Again, it's unfinished. But this is the Red Bull Formula 1 car that you get in the game. And I've changed it up a little. I've put a Michael Schumacher livery on it. Been trying my best to work on this for the last month or so, but it's really difficult with the editor in the game to make the shell logo. So I've got the Vodafone logo, Marlboro cigarettes. I even put Vodafone on that side, Fiat, Acer, Vodafone, Marlboro, and that's the shell logo I attempted to create. It was a working draft and it is awful. I really need to go back and rework on that one. But even on the back of the spoiler, I managed to put Marlboro. But there's just so much you can do with the creator in this game. I mean, yeah, as I said, it is somewhat lacking in creativity. But if you know what you're doing, then you can really make some awesome liveries. So I do recommend this game to anybody who hasn't played it or got it yet. A lot of the vehicles you buy as well come with deliveries, so it's really cool that you don't actually have to create another one unless you want to. Now this one is also a crowning achievement. It took me a number of hours to create this as well. See if I can land it and show you all perfectly. So I think out of all my liveries, my favourite ones are the Deadpool livery I created and this one. I based it off the Battle of Britain Spitfire. Still needs a few tweaks, like a few modifications on where I put the rondels and whatnot, but overall I was really proud of it. Me and the guys did a live stream a long time back now. It was about 3 months ago. We were all showing off our Spitfires, so do check that out if you haven't already. But yeah, I was really proud of that. I think there's just one more that no, there's two more. This one I created it iconically. I think I'm just gonna have to do this in midair. Anyone who knows the TV show will recognize this immediately. Planet Express. Yes, I based it off the Futurama Planet Express ship. It was incredibly difficult to create that logo on the back, I must say. Still somewhat unfinished. I've still got to put the details from this side on the other side, but other than that, I'm really quite proud of it. So the last one we have to feature, and then we're going to carry on with the game. Sorry if you guys find this boring. I'm just I'm a show-off. I like to show off my accomplishments. So for people tuning in, do appreciate you stopping by. See, what we have here is I've created this iconic police helicopter from the area that I actually live, which is Yorkshire. It's the former X-Ray 99 police helicopter. The only thing I need to change on this really is the badge, because I didn't actually know you could create what looked like a police badge already, so I had to try it from scratch, and it looks really pathetic, does that one. So yeah, I've got the colours right, I've got the serial numbers on it, police written on the back. Even took the time to put the extra little checkered things on the fins, the tail number. But the helicopter is actually a really cool vehicle in the game. It's really quick as well. Ah, my comrade has come online, so I'm just going to do one more event, and then we shall invite my comrade into the chat, and we shall get on with things. So let's do this one, just to get it out of the way really. And then I think all I've got left are the hovercraft events. I really don't like the hovercraft events. So if my comrade does join us, we'll just be replaying the events ourselves as well. He does have a higher perf level than me because he was playing the events before I was, because I'd been working. So we'll be doing them a harder difficulty, so he'll be most likely boasting that he can win and beat me in a race. But that's what this game's all about, really. You want to try and be better than your friends, you want to try and beat them, you want to rub it in their faces. That's the whole idea of it. So as I said earlier in the stream, you're going to want to get an early lead, just so they're not trying to spin you out and push you off the track. That's one other feature I'd like to feature in this stream as well. The brakes on the vehicles are awful. They really haven't taken into account the extra added speed. So as you know, the cars do come stock when you buy them, and the brakes are usually generally good when you first buy them, but when you start upgrading them, the brakes are awful. It's like Ubisoft haven't really taken into account the distance needed for stopping. It's like they've, even though you can upgrade the brakes, it's like they've just left them as standard. But these are the kind of courses I was talking about, which really are not built for supercars. It's just too narrow, it's too twisty, it's too bendy. I mean, if I was going on a road trip, just a casual road trip where I was showing off my car, then yeah, this would be alright, just going at normal speeds. But for a race, nah. And I again apologise for the noise in the background. My washing machine is on, so I apologise, guys, right now. See, look at that, I was like 6 seconds ahead and now they're a second behind me. That's the rubber banding I was talking about. They just appear out of nowhere. You can be casually racing, doing your own thing, and then they just up your ass again. It's like, where the hell did you come from? No, come on, need speed. I'm going to do a Fast and Furious here. You're impacing me, dog, you're impacing me. Oh, thank God for that, my washing machine's finished. See, I only live in a tiny little apartment, so it's a bad case of when my washing machine's on and I'm streaming, you guys are going to hear every little vibration. And across the line. Right, I shall just collect the loot and then invite my comrade to the party. Ugh. Green? Really? Green? Who needs green? And it's worse than the one I already had. Ooh, that one's better at least. So what we do now is we get rid of the green. Right, just pardon the interruption for a moment, folks. I am going to invite my comrade to the party. There we are back. Apologies for the interruption there, folks. Nowhere near. Damn, some of these events are extreme. And that is my comrade joining us.
Yes, it is. If my microphone's working.
It is.
Good. It didn't want to register it at first. Stupid thing.
Well, basically all I'm doing, Monty, is just grinding the new events to get my car perf levels up for the Extreme Series.
Yeah, don't bother with the hovercraft. It is wank.
Yep, I've noticed very early on in the stream, a lot of the viewers will tell you that I cocked it up.
I think I tried the first actual event with the hovercraft 7 times. I was like, nah, bollocks to it.
I tried it once on the Extreme Series and gave up.
Yeah. Need a better hovercraft.
Yep, but I haven't got the dollar at the minute.
Oh, I have, but I can't be arsed with it. So I'm just gonna do. I'm gonna do the hypercars, I think. The shorter ones.
I'm actually enjoying those hypercar races.
Yeah, the shorter ones are alright. I've done. Let's see.
I've done all of them now.
I've done quite a few of them on Ace mode now.
I still haven't got a high enough perf level to do them on Ace.
What's your car level at?
Something like 290.
Yeah, you're not going to be able to do it.
No.
I was at 317 or 318 when I did them.
That's why I'm thinking if we start up a crew, and even if you win, I'll still get the loot.
Well, yeah. I only need one more perf level to get this hyper up to full anyway.
Well, then that way you can boast to anyone that's viewing that you're better than me.
Well, pretty much when we were playing the other night, I was better than both of you.
Until I got my Ferrari out.
That was in the hypercar races, I was kicking your ass all the time.
Yeah, but in the street races,
And mine wasn't even at full.
in the street races, we had you in the F40 until you got the Audi out. That Audi is just overpowered. How is it faster than a Ferrari?
No idea, but it is fun. And what was even funnier was me. Jamie was in his Skyline, fully maxed out. I was in my Aston Martin, and I took him right on the last corner. He wasn't too happy about that.
It did that to me on the touring car race, but he was a bit cheeky about it.
He went sliding round the final corner. I cut the corner and cut him and got straight in front of him right at the finish. It was really funny.
Yeah, but when he did it to me on the touring car race, he was cheeky about it. He got in my slipstream, twatted me, I went off and he took me.
The only ones I haven't done on Ace for the hypercars are Detroit, which is the Detroit to Miami one, which we tried the other day. I haven't done New York, because that's the long ass one. I haven't done Latrell's part 1, and I haven't done the LA one.
I can't even do any of them on hard.
Should be able to.
Nope. Apparently I've not got a high enough perf level.
Should have. The perf level for the hypers is 290 on hard.
Well, it's even like with the,
for the LA one.
It's even the same with the touring car events. Can't do them on hard.
230. Well, I can do the touring car events on hard with you.
Yeah, because they're fun.
The trials is 230. 230 for the White Rock Hills one, which is one of the new ones.
Let's see what I've got left to do.
Well, the ones you haven't done.
I think I might have done them all now. I think all I've got left is the hovercraft events. Well, there's the photo ops as well.
Well, yeah, I've got to do them as well, but some of them are a pain in the ass.
So I've got the off-road one, which I still need to do on hard and ace.
What off-road ones?
Off-road, the switch.
Yeah, don't bother with them. You've won the vehicle, so what? There's no point doing them again.
I've still got that new Extreme Series to do, and I've got all the rest to do on hard and ace as well. We could go through the Extreme Series.
Yeah, but that's just one event. That's...
Yeah, if we do them on hard or ace, it'd level us up nicely.
There is no, for the Extreme Series, there is no... Oh yeah, there is.
Yeah.
Is that a new thing? You know, it's Extreme 1 has gone though.
Yeah, it's gone.
Yeah, I can't be bothered. I don't like the normal boat ones.
Come on, Loot Crate, where are you?
I can do some of the touring car ones with you on. Well, if we do them on hard and then try and do them on ace when we've got high enough levels.
Yeah, that'll work.
Oh, that's gonna have to be me that sets the crew up then for 2 a minute.
Yep. I'll accept it when I've got this crate, because it seems to be quite elusive.
See, I'm not bothering with the crates because it always gives me crap.
There it is.
Like I say, I've only got 1 level left.
No, that's mine, you dick. There's someone else here trying to get it as well.
I didn't want the McLaren, I wanted the S7.
Well, at least I'm almost at Icon 100, so I'll get that free vehicle.
It's not a bad car, actually. It's not bad at all. The only one I need to max out on my Hyper now to 320 is the suspension. But I could do with getting some more legendaries. Because I came on this earlier and it wasn't being nice. It was not giving me legendaries, it was just giving me pinks and blues.
Yeah, it only seems to be giving me greens and blues today.
Hard or above should give you sometimes legendary. Hard or ace mode. Ace mode is the most likely to give you them.
Well, I'm in my Spitfire now, so if you're ready to send me the invite, go for it. And yes, I have been a show-off and shown off all my favourite liveries that I've made. I mean, mine still needs adjusting.
I'm going to edit it though, I'm going to alter it.
Yeah, but mine needs adjusting as well, because as you say, the rondels bit, the red bit in the middle, it's a bit too big.
Yeah. That should be easy enough for you to do. Right, you want to do touring cars then?
Can do. Tree.
Change the difficulty. Oh yeah, recommended level 290.
Yeah, I told you.
That's 100 perf level jump.
Just to do it on hard.
Yeah. I'm only 1 above it. Well, let's start at the Start on the first one and work our way through. And this will be on hard. Because obviously, to do it on thingy, ace mode, you'll have to be max perf level.
Well, as I've said to anyone watching the stream, it's better if you do it as a crew, because even if you lose and your partners win, you still get the loot for it.
Yeah, I'll do it in that. I'll have a laugh.
Well, I'm using my Ferrari. I love this Ferrari. Oh, he's going retro.
Oh shit, it went the wrong way.
That's a great start.
Yep.
That's
yeah, I've gone retro.
It's a very James May thing to do, was that? Okay, hell, it's gone though.
Use your head and you'll find the line.
Yeah, but you should have heard it redlighted.
Ah, someone spun me out. What a twat. As I was saying to the viewers as well, the races, as you progress through the levels in the races get really dirty.
No fucking brakes!
Well, the brakes on this Ferrari are pretty decent.
I think I need to switch back to my Merc.
What do you expect? You've gone retro. That car's what, 40 years old?
I think it's older than that.
Wouldn't surprise me.
Oh, crud! Even I was struggling with this one.
I cannot catch up for the life of me. That's because that prick spun me out at the beginning.
Sorry, I just smacked a Porsche.
Oh, I rubber banded. I felt that rubber band.
You're losing ground. Keep it together, just like we practiced.
Whoever's in first place is gone. Oops.
I was trying to avoid that. Oh, this is where you get me now, because you get me slipstream. And I've taken off my nitrous perk. That one Jamie was complaining about the other day.
Mm-hmm.
Brakes!
Oh shit! Yeah.
A lot of
Same
smoke.
problem.
A lot of smoke coming off that. First place has gone. Whoa, he just ramped off me.
I didn't even touch it on my screen.
No, that dude in second place, he ramped off me.
Crunch! This thing breaks in. It's like milk bottle tops.
It's like they're just non-existent. The drum breaks.
Probably.
Oh, we've
Yeah,
got
I need to switch back to my Merc.
We've got to come first in this as well, haven't we?
Yep.
I can see him. I'm barreling down on him, but he's just about beat me.
He has beaten you.
Yep.
I'll have to try that again. With my Merc instead. Yeah, none of us beat the objectives.
Close.
I shall swap back to my Merc and try that again.
That's the great thing about doing streams like this, though, because if you cock it up, it's just hilarious for anyone watching.
I only used this one last night just as a laugh. on that last the other night, just as a laugh. Out of 320.
I am Groot. Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate it.
There's an animal running around.
I'm surprised they haven't updated it to make those solid yet.
There's a donkey on the track! Can you see it?
Jackass.
There's a jackass running around on the track! He just hit your car!
I'm trying to push him out, but it's not working.
No, because as soon as you get anywhere near it, it just avoids you.
Alright, let's get this started up again then.
Here we go again.
Let's hope no one spins me off the track this time.
I should save the cheerleading for Hero.
That Murky's mighty quick.
Ooh, it did not like that.
That Murky's mighty quick though. Oh, the bastard Viper, it spun me off.
Stay focused.
It was the Viper the other night that did it as well.
Yeah. It was turning at the same time as I was and it spun me off and he managed to go straight ahead.
That was a nice drift around that little corner there.
Crunch. Not for me. Come on, catch up. I'm at the back of the pack
Didn't want
here.
to start it, didn't want to brake on that corner.
You hit the cars even slightly and it spins you out. It's like, get off me racing line. So to anyone watching the stream now, I appreciate it. Appreciate you tuning in. I'm playing with Monty Burns Wakey. He's also running a YouTube gaming channel, so check out his channel if you haven't already.
Whoa, what the hell? I just fishtailed. Tank slapper. And whatever that car is in second is right up my rear end.
It's the Viper.
I might have to invest in one of them.
Yeah, I've been thinking about it as well, but if you think about it, the NPC's vehicles are always better than the ones that we buy.
Yeah, 'cause it wouldn't be a challenge otherwise, would it?
Mm.
I could see him in my rearview mirror just. Brakes locked up. And of course he's don't.
I brake nicely for that corner. I just can't catch up now, I'm stuck in 5th.
As long as I stay where I am, which is going to happen. There we go. There we go.
Damn, 5th. That sucks. That jackass is still on the track.
Is it?
Yeah.
Good job it didn't come anywhere near us when I was racing. Oh, great. Guess what it gave me? Blues.
Yep, blues. I think now you've
a pile of shit.
I think now you've got to do it on ace to get purples and yellows.
Well, that's pretty stupid, is that? It gave me some nicer brakes. But it gave me a lower friggin'...
I got another nitro refill perk. Nitro refills by 3.7%.
That one's collision. And the brakes, drag bump, increase the speed of it whilst ahead of a vehicle. Right, next. Let's see what's next. Ooh, Golden Hills. Let's try that one.
So what DLC comes next on this one? Is it the helicopters?
Don't know.
'Cause I can't see why they'd add a helicopter in and not put it in a DLC. This is the one we've just done, isn't it?
No, it's I think it's the same track, just, yeah, it's just different direction.
Ah.
Crunch.
It's made me miss it again. You've really got to put yourself in front of it or it doesn't activate it.
Oh, we're racing a Lambo.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah.
Listen to the engine.
This is the course you don't like.
Too narrow, that's why I don't like it. Jeff the Stoner. I just passed Jeff the Stoner. He's in a Zonda and it is mighty quick. Yeah, he sneakily got me there. See if I can catch your slipstream. Not here though. Don't want it there. See, that Zonda's just rubber banding us like fuck.
Yep. Sorry, because I get him on the straights.
Well, that's something else I've mentioned in the stream about the rubber banding, how it really lets the game down.
Yep. And it's been known about since day one.
Yeah, but of course it's deliberate.
Yep. Oh shite. Fucking Zonda.
Didn't know that I braked a bit early for that corner. We should really put them in manual transmission for these races.
I got stuck on you then.
It's alright, you give me a speed boost. Squish.
I should have seen how I went round that corner. I went down the entire corner sideways.
I ended up wall grinding it. Oh, he got me. This is close. This is a fight. Oh,
Incoming Zonda.
oh, he's gone. Come on, we need to get him. We need to get him. In the slipstream.
You seen that? Every time I go around that corner, it fishtails me.
Yeah, I saw that.
Oh well, don't matter.
That was a very close race, though. Oops. Nearly had you at the end as well.
Yeah, pretty. Oh, look at that, blues again.
Oh, I got a purple this time.
Lucky you. Friggin' blues. I'm sick of getting friggin' blues.
Oh. Increase nitro refill speed by 6.3%.
Yeah, but it still takes a shitload of time to refill the nitrous.
Mm.
Ooh, Jersey. I think this is a good one, Jersey.
I'm upgrading some of my other vehicles first to see if I can use them.
What do you mean, see if you can use... Oh, no, I doubt it. Because it means taking the parts off the one you're currently using.
I've got some spares rolling around.
So what I don't get is why the touring cars go to 320, the hypercars go to 320.
Mm.
Yeah, the street race cars only go to 280.
Well, we'll find out, because my Vulcan's now a higher perf level than my Ferrari.
I haven't bothered driving the Vulcan for a while.
It's a higher perf by 1, so it's going to automatically swap me to it.
Not necessarily. We'll find out in a second.
So when you're thinking of doing another Star Trek collab?
Dunno. Because PC's getting yet another update. Age of Discovery.
Mm.
Oh, it's raining. Fuck, I forgot about that. Always rains in this one.
Put me in the Ferrari.
Make that engine sing!
Get out of the way, you stupid Corvettes.
Got a Beamer in front of me.
I had a Corvette. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh.
I remember this track. I'm usually quite good at this track. I'm trying not to hit you, because if I hit you in this point, you'll just go off. Oh, having to brake. Too much oversteer.
Understeer.
Yeah, that one. I was a bit more daring there than you were.
Yeah, but I took the inside line. Oh shit!
That was sneaky.
I was trying to avoid that as well.
See, I didn't get any oversteer on that corner this time.
Sometimes you do and sometimes you don't. It's just...
I had to brake really early there because I was in your slipstream. Oh, I nosed it and it just redlined. Same again.
You got understeer. You got a lot of understeer there.
It's happening a lot, is that I'm nossing it and it's just redlining like a bitch.
Oops.
Oh, this is close. Don't you dare. Not with the slipstream. Oh, yes! Just wins it.
Only because you've got perks on yours. I haven't. All mine are standard. There's no perks to them at all. At least I might have a perk now.
2 blues and a purple.
You got 3?
Mm-hmm.
I only got 2. What's that perks? Ah, stupid crappy perks.
Yeah, my Vulcan is now way more powerful than my Ferrari.
That Vulcan apparently has the same power.
I'm upgrading my Merc as well.
Hmm?
I'm upgrading my Merc as well.
I haven't got a lot of parts to upgrade.
See, a lot of the perks I've got on my vehicles I don't want to get rid of because they're nitro perks.
That's the problem, innit?
Mm.
Mine don't seem to be giving me many perks.
So we've got 4 people watching now. Thanks so much, guys. Appreciate it. Ooh, perf level's just at it. 290.
This is at 293.
So you're using the Vulcan?
Yes, apparently it has a bit more power than...
It does, it's just gone off the line. Good thing we did this course enough times with Jamie the other day.
Mm-hmm.
Ah, understeer. The Audi TT touring car. Didn't know there was a touring car of the Audi.
Well, we all know what happened with the Audi TT Street Racer.
Yeah. It beat an F40, which is impossible.
Does he know you're beating him now?
Whoa. Bouncing here.
Yeah, I did the same thing on that. I was getting understeer, then oversteer, then understeer again.
Yep. See, I'm not too sure if I should use my Vulcan, because when I adjusted the ABS and whatnot on it, I made it very slidey.
And it shouldn't be slidey at all.
Nope. I'm finding I'm having to let off the throttle rather than brake for these corners.
I'm having to brake for some of them. Like that one. Ooh, oversteer.
Barreling down on you.
It's because I keep getting understeer, oversteer.
No slipstream.
You may be in first, but you're coming in last.
This is going to be fun now. It's just going to be a slipstream battle to the end. Oh, understeer. I'm on the gravel. It's just not cornering very well at all.
Nope.
Oh, don't you dare. Don't you dare.
I can't get you. There's definitely something wrong with this.
No, a green? Really?
The Vulcan's supposed to have more power than that Ferrari.
I think I got you in the corners on the last bit. I've got over £1 million again.
And it keeps giving me shitty parts.
It keeps giving me parts that I'm reluctant to replace.
Yeah. But it's giving me shitty parts. And parts lower than I've already got.
You're listening, Ubisoft. Fix your bloody game.
It's all this bloody. It's random friggin' number generating, which sucks.
Well, to be fair, it's giving me a lot of green parts, so I'm not enjoying that.
Yeah, just get rid of the greens. When you've got a higher level, just get rid of them.
Hmm. I'm just gonna keep upgrading my vehicles for a minute.
This is giants again.
Yeah, just give me a minute. Okay, there you go.
Let's try this Vulcan. I'm gonna try this bloody Vulcan one more time, and if it's shit, it's I'm going back to the Merc.
I do recommend investing in the Ferrari that I got.
Probably will at some point.
Oh, it swapped me to my Vulcan. Oh, I'm going to give it a go then if we're both using the Vulcan. I like this one better actually because it's my custom livery, so it adds a bit of spark to the race.
Fucking Zonda.
Oh, twitchy. Yeah, I may need to readjust the ABS on this again. Back end is very squirrely. Oh, it spun out. I think you've hands down won this one because my car's knackered.
Not necessarily.
I can't keep the car straight, it keeps spinning out.
See, I've adjusted the anti-roll bars and the ESP.
Yeah, I need to adjust mine back.
Oh, understeer, how you are a bitch.
I think the first time I got this car it just wasn't cornering, so I tried to make it a bit driftier and I overdid it.
Ah!
Did you forget there was a corner there?
Fucked that one up. It's amazing how they can corner perfectly.
Yeah, it's the same in any racing game, going all the way back to Gran Turismo on the PS1.
Yeah, but at least they cornered slowly.
Well, yeah.
These don't. These seem to go around the corners whilst using nitrous.
Well,
especially on the hypercars.
yeah,
Bye bye.
If we do that, we're in a tree. I'm stuck in 6th because I can't control this car at all. Anyone who's watching the stream is just laughing at me right now because it's just a multitude of spin outs. I might as well be using my BMW drift car. Whoa, that was twitchy. And I've got a Miura up my backside.
They don't even fucking brake.
No, you don't see them slam the brakes on, do you? Unless you're up the backside, they're slamming the brakes on and stop
No,
you.
they don't even, you don't even see the brake lights.
Oh. Oh, wall grinding.
It's right up my ass.
Ugh.
Whoa, it fucking didn't half understeer.
Definitely swapping back to the Ferrari after this.
It's this last corner that I hate at the top. Because it's got a slight hill to it.
You just lose all your
Oh,
power.
you beauty. Oh, you beauty.
But you won that by a nose.
Just.
6th place. Ugh. But at least you won, so I still get the loot.
Yeah, and I bet it gives you better fucking loot than me.
No, 2 blues and a green.
Oh, okay, this time it didn't. Give me 2 purples and a blue.
They're going straight on me Ferrari. That one ruins my brakes a bit, but I can deal with it.
Right. Change back to that. Braking distance 60 to 0, 20 yards. I think he's a bit more than that. Ah, the next one's the classic one.
Oh, with the Mercedes.
Yeah.
No, best level it up then.
In fact, I know what I'm gonna do. I know what I'm gonna do. Put the,
I hate it when it does that.
I'm just gonna swap parts because we own that car, it will let us use it.
That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to upgrade the parts on it now.
Nice.
Perf levels up to 283.
295.
Oh, nice.
I might have to do a livery for this.
Okay, got it up to 287 now.
Don't forget to select it.
I selected it. I'm not sure you can do a livery for this because it comes with it.
You might be able to. You'll have to try it.
Oh, I love how it sounds. The grind is real for this game.
What's the need for speed though?
Yeah, that game got old really fast. Why does it cap you at 30 coming out of there?
I don't know. That's what I was thinking. I was like, hey, why am I going so slow?
Yeah. This is one of the few races in the game where all the racers are using the same vehicle.
You know why? No computers to get in the way. It's just me and the machine.
Oh, you bastard! Turned into my racing line and forced me into the wall.
What a git. I love this car. It's good, isn't it? It's brilliant.
This is a nice car. Doesn't corner very well though.
My corner's alright.
Mine doesn't. I'm missing me nitrous perks. Wall. I just went straight. I was full locked on to the left there and it just went in a straight line.
There's a reason people still love races like this. Just skill and steel without the bells and whistles.
Understeer.
Wall.
And lots of it. Oh yes, I cheated going around those twisties. Those chicanes.
Did you take a shortcut?
I may have slightly cut the corner.
I may have wall grinded.
Cheater.
That's all I can do in this car. Every time I full lock it to steer, it just hits the wall.
As far as I'm concerned, this
You've just got to know how to handle it.
and
Yeah,
everything
I don't use this one very often though.
there's a
Neither do
certain
I.
arrogance to running like this. Save the tricks and gimmicks. This is where real drivers
Right,
excel.
and off the power. Let it coast through those corners.
500 yards ahead.
Back on the power. Oh, that was very wide. According to this, I'm over 10 seconds ahead of him. Well, 10 seconds ahead of you.
Wouldn't surprise me, because all I'm doing is hitting walls.
Oh, that car is a beast when you know how to control it. Not bad for a classic, baby.
Hmm.
Hey, I didn't even realise I did icon 20, icon 120.
Ooh, 2 purples and a green.
2 purples.
I think we can.
Right. Oh, how's that one?
Ooh, increased nitro refill speed by 6.2%.
Yep, I'm going back to my Merc now. My other Merc, should I say.
Increased speed while ahead of a vehicle by 3.9%. And the Ferrari is the most powerful again.
Call this an unqualified success. Not just your performance, but also the race. It's good to remember that there's still a place for the old school.
I think they should do a DLC on this where it's just all old school races. You know, so you use Miura's, the classic Mercedes that we just used.
Yeah, that would be nice. And right. What's the next touring car one? Jersey Ever's on.
Oh God, who wants to go to Jersey? We're not even from America, and we know to stay away from Jersey. Perf level 293 on the Ferrari.
296 for this Merc.
Oops.
Whoa! Did you see that?
Yeah, he's spun out there.
Crunch.
Mr. knocks him out of his race position.
Oh, over revving like a bitch.
Where'd you come from? Oh, there's a lot of tyre smoke from you.
Didn't you see what happened?
It was very squirrely.
Yep. It's got no downforce on the back end.
Sometimes this has got a wee bit too much downforce. It's like there's too much grip when I don't want there to be too much grip. Nice drift.
That wasn't a drift.
It looked like you did.
That was a drift!
Oh, I just lost a load of power there.
So did I. Oh, that was a drift.
I really had to let off the power there. Nah, no chance. You've got it.
That was a good race, though.
Hmm.
That was close. I might start streaming in a minute.
I'm thinking of ending mine in a minute. Oh, I got a yellow one.
No, it's green, mate.
No, it's a yellow one.
No, it's green.
Alright, give me yellow brakes.
What, legendary?
Yeah.
How the fuck did you get a legendary and I'm still getting bastard greens?
I have no idea.
It's got two parts that are fucking useless.
Ugh. I'm not replacing a purple part with nitrous perks for a green one. Yeah, I was thinking getting these touring car races out the way, then I'm gonna end the stream, just because I'm getting hungry.
There's 4 left.
Yeah, I'm getting hungry and I need to go to bed early tonight.
So do I.
You know, I might have platinum this game, but I never get tired of it. Same with Spider-Man.
I've got 1 first level left to get on my hyper. And then that's the platinum. Snow.
Yep. This thing doesn't like the snow.
Did your car just backfire?
I think it might have done.
Nice. There's nothing ahead of you but open water.
Nothing ahead of me but open water. That's a bit of a bad reference on this track.
Yeah. Oh, and they're rubber banding me like fuck.
Well, I don't know what I've done to this Ferrari with that upgrade, but it's gone. Even with a nitrous perk, you always get me in the slipstream. This is another close one.
I had to fucking brake then to avoid twatting you.
I did cheat there, I kind of nosed it around the corner.
Oh, I got a bit squirrely there. Always this top corner.
Always oversteer
And
or
now I can't get
understeer.
off now I can't get off the fucking barrier.
And they've rubber banded us again. Ugh. That's right, just force me into the barrier.
Apologies. No matter what I do on this top corner,
Yeah.
whenever I turn, I still end up hitting that fucking barrier.
Same happens to me. Ugh, apologies. I did more damage than good.
I'm gonna say it didn't affect me too much.
I tried to avoid you, but I got caught in this slipstream.
Watch, I will brake right there, and look, it just slides towards that barrier.
Mine usually goes towards the top barrier. I did alright on
Mine goes
that
towards
corner.
the bottom one.
Did alright this time. Sorry.
Ooh.
This is extremely close. No, 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 no. Oh,
You bitch!
That was a photo finish.
You got it because you had my slipstream right at the end.
I think that's worth a rewind to see how close that was.
Ooh, okay, that might be worth
3 blues and a purple.
2 gold and 2 blues.
Hmm. Yeah, that is
Finally
worth.
starts getting epics at legendaries.
That is worth a rewind. Alright, how do you rewind it again?
Go into photo mode.
Yeah, it won't let me.
You should do. Just press and when you've got into photo mode, press and hold the
Oh,
left
yeah.
button.
Yeah, I've got it. Just got to figure out where the finish line was now.
This thing's now at 298.
Here we go, here we go. Neck and neck, and then I get your slipstream.
If I hadn't have had my slipstream, I would have won that.
That was extremely close. You were on my bumper.
Yeah, but have you noticed when you go into replay mode, it's not snowing?
Yeah, that's why I had difficulty finding where the finish line was.
It's alright, we can soon change that. Was it blizzard or was it snowing? Yeah.
It was just snowing.
Because there's blizzard, snowing, and snowy.
Yeah, it was
I'm
just
pretty
snowing.
sure it was blizzard.
It wasn't blizzarding.
I'm pretty sure it was. Look at if you go into the if you change this setting, just look at the difference in the track covering. On snowing, you can still see parts of the track. On blizzard, you can barely see the track. Goes around that top corner. Damn, I was close to the barrier.
Perf level now 298 on the Ferrari.
Oh, fucking hell, one of the overtakes the overtake I did on the back straight, not the one before the just before the final corner, the final big corner. Just go and have a look at how close my overtake was.
Oh no, I saw it. When I was looking for it, I saw it. You were like literally right on the side of me.
Yeah.
That'll do it, because I really don't want to upgrade that Vulcan again, because it's too tail happy. Need to sort that out at some point. So we should have 3 left now.
Yeah. You must have to get to a certain perf level or something to get legendaries then.
Must have.
So this is now at 298. What's next? Which one was that? Have we done that Jersey one twice?
I don't know.
Yeah, we did, yeah. We have. It's Miami now. Miami Giant, Miami, everyone, the Giants ever is on track, and Golden Hills. They're the 3 left.
Damien, thanks for popping back. Appreciate it.
He's missed some close races.
Mm.
Very close races.
It's like we're both leveling up the cars at exactly the same time as well, so one gets better, then one's worse, then someone else gets better, then someone else is worse.
This game will never be a Tokka touring cars though.
It is too bad there's no more of those.
I know, they were great Codemasters, weren't they?
Yeah, they were fantastic.
Tiffany Dell doing the commentary.
I was talking earlier about how I used to play Rage Racer and Ridge Racer just to create liveries.
Well, that one bollocksed up.
Trying to overtake this Viper, and it just turns into my racing line every time I try.
Whoa! This thing's got really squirrely again.
You might need to adjust your roll bars again.
Shouldn't have to.
Yeah, but you were saying last time we were playing it, it kept resetting them. Ah.
See what I mean? There was nothing I could do there because it was just squirreled out of control.
Yeah, now I can't catch this Viper. Really, I'm gonna have to invest in one of those Vipers at some point. Even if I just get the street version. Sorry.
Whoa!
I couldn't stop. I was braking and it just turned into you. Oh, this isn't going to be another slipstream battle to the finish, is it?
Probably.
Oh, had to really let off the throttle there. I think my car just backfired again. Apparently you're 2 seconds ahead. Crunch! Ah, you've straight out got me on this. Can't catch up. So I was first all the way through until you twatted me on that corner and I lost my bearings.
There was nothing I could do, because as soon as I started going round those blooming chicanes, the back end just went. I had no control over it whatsoever. Oh look, now it gives me 2 blues and a green. Whoops.
2 blues. So should be 2 more left now.
So it gives me crap. Okay, the blue's better.
No, I'm not getting rid of that.
That was better. Okay, my touring car is now at 300.
I was at 298. It would be at 300, but I refused to remove one of the nitrous perks.
I've got no perks on, really. Well, not ones that actually affect the car. Hang on, before I do that, I need to make sure that all the ARBs are... Oh no, it should not have been sliding around like that. Okay, I tell you what, I'm going to alter the downforce a little bit so I get more on the back.
I am not adjusting this Ferrari at all. I love it the way it is. It does understeer and oversteer at times, but I can manage it.
That was Miami. Got Giants and Golden Hills to do. And then they're done. And then I need to do a couple more of the hypers.
Well, when we've done the touring car ones, I'm going to end the stream and we'll just carry on with those. It's up to you if you want to stream yours.
Yeah, do it another day. I haven't streamed for ages. Nobody will watch it anyway.
I'm sure some of my kind-hearted subscribers would head over if you left your channel name in the comments.
I haven't got my laptop on.
Was it Monty Burns _ Wakey, or is it just Monty Burns Wakey?
Monty Burns -Wakey.
There you go then, guys. Monty Burns -Wakey. If he streams, head over and check it out. I'd really appreciate it. He's on the gaming side of things as well, and he's also family, so I'm always supportive to family.
Dickhead just tried ramming me off the track.
Did me as well, in that blue car.
Yep.
Oh, oversteer. Sorry. Damn.
I didn't expect to see you in the back on this track.
That cocked us both up. Nothing we can't make up with a bit of daringness. Go on, corner, 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 corner. Thank you. See, told you we'd make it up. Had to avoid you then. Don't want to twat you again.
Nice. You're on the way to another win.
What?
I couldn't slow down. I got stuck in your slipstream and could not slow down.
Oh, they're right up there, they're right up on buttons again.
Yes, takes him on the outside. Oh. I see the finish line. Crap, would have had you there if I didn't hit the wall. Oh, oh, oh. Right at the end.
Bitch. It's only because I hit the wall when I was turning on that last corner.
I'm 3 icon points away from 100.
Hang on, I'm going to have to answer the phone now. For fuck's sake.
Temporary disturbance there, guys, while my comrade heads off to answer his phone. Let me know in the comments if you're enjoying the stream. I would really like to hear your feedback. To anyone who's watching who hasn't got the game, what do you think of it? Personally, I think it's one of the best racing games to date. I mean, it hands down beats the Need for Speed Payback. Payback was good for a bit, but it got really old really fast. Yeah, I can deal with that. I'd also like to know if there's any content you guys would like to see me do. I've been thinking about restarting my Injustice series, the Multiverse Madness series. I started that about 2 months ago and just gave up on it. So let me know if you want to see that come back. Got a couple of GTA videos that I want to do, because there's a new DLC for GTA coming soon, so I'll be streaming that. So it just basically, whenever there's a new DLC for a game, whenever I'm playing something and I fancy streaming it, I will stream it. But as I've said, I would really like to know from you guys what you want to see me do. There will be more crew videos coming as well. So if you guys have enjoyed this stream, if you guys enjoy this game, let me know in the comments, because that always gives me positive feedback. It always lets me know that you guys want to see more of this, and it will let me do more of these videos. There'll most likely be collab videos with Monty Burns Wakey and Jamie O'Toole, but if not, I'll just be streaming it on my own and just doing a casual grind. I'm seriously proud of this car. I love what I did to that livery. I can't believe what I did with it. It's the one thing I really enjoy in this game, just creating different liveries for different vehicles. Even if I don't finish them, it's something that I can come back and do later. So if I get bored of just racing and doing random crap around the map, I can just come back to one of the liveries that I haven't finished. But as I said earlier in the stream, it's a pain in the ass that you're capped to a certain amount of liveries. I think you only get 14 and then it starts deleting them. So, whilst we're waiting for my comrade to come back, I think a lap of the track will be in order. Just to see what the car can do now. It's a lot smoother when you're racing around the track when you're not in a race. Because when you're in a race it feels like it oversteers and understeers a lot, but when you're doing it normally it performs quite well. The car performs really well. Couple of random NPCs going around the track, which is really great as well, because you can go to many of America's famous racing hotspots and you've always got random NPCs going around the track, so it's nice to just have a race around with them. I mean, even though you're not really competing for anything, it's still nice.
Give me a minute, Az.
No worries. Az, that's a nickname I haven't shaked for years. For the record, to any of my subscribers, to anyone watching now, to anyone tuning in later on, I prefer Gamer Dude. Just call me Gamer Dude. Do not call me Az. Do not frustrate me like that. But the live stream I'm thinking about doing, where it's just a hangout, it's just a chat, it's just to get to know me a little bit more, just to get to know what games I'm into and what games you would like me to play, what games you guys are into. Maybe we could get to know each other a bit more, do some collab videos and whatnot. Let me know what you think about that in the comments.
Sorry about that.
It's alright.
Yeah, last one then.
Yep. And then I'm calling it for my stream because my battery's running low.
Right, here we go.
Leveled it up quite nicely doing all of these though. Almost maxed it.
I've got mine at... Have I got mine at now?
Well, I've got 4 touring cars, and since we started this I've almost maxed all 4 of them.
301. I'm at now. You and that bloody Ferrari.
I love the Ferrari. And plus it's my highest ranking touring car, so it keeps putting me in it automatically. At least I'm not like Steve in the bloody Koenigsegg.
Nope.
So one of our friends on PSN, when he got this game, he grinded it like a bugger just to get the Koenigsegg. He was doing all the speed traps, making it out to be the best car in the world, and we all thrashed him. We may have cheated, but we still thrashed him. Yeah, I'm going to end it after this stream because there's only a few people watching now. I think I've been streaming nearly 2 hours though.
Mm-hmm.
Backfire again. I really need to put a muzzle on myself when I'm doing these live streams. just
A cork.
Yeah.
Take notes. Maybe you'll learn some real
What's that?
wrestling moves.
I shoved a trumpet up your ass. Oh yeah, have you noticed on Netflix now they've added Bandcamp?
Oh, so is that all of them on there now except Reunion?
No, just Bandcamp.
Oh.
I always hate it when, you know, there's a series of films and they only put one of them on.
Yeah, it's weird, is that? Because like with Shrek, for example, there's the first Shrek film, there's the third, and there's the final. Where's the second?
Mm-hmm. Obviously they didn't want to include Funky Town.
Copyright's a bitch. I'm probably going to get copyrighted
right.
on this because I've got the in-game soundtrack playing.
No, if it's the in-game soundtrack, you won't.
It's owned by Warner Brothers, so I will.
No, you won't. As long as you haven't got the music playing.
I've got the radio playing.
You might then.
So I've gotten smart with my live streams now. I'm not playing my own music in the background because that's a lot of editing.
Mm-hmm.
And when you've got a 2-hour live stream, just to remove like 5 minutes of a song, it's a pain in the ass.
Yep. And boom goes the dynamite.
Quite literally. I sucked at that one.
You suck, jackass.
You will not make this putt, you jackass.
Good old Adam Sandler movies. Ooh, 2 golds and a purple.
A gold and 2 purples. So
Oh, they weren't golds.
Oh, with the green.
Yeah, they appeared gold.
Well,
But they were greens.
I'm going to upgrade my vehicle and then call it for the stream. So I would like to thank everyone right now for tuning in. Appreciate it.
Alright, that's now at 302.
That's at 300. Against my better judgment, I've removed one of my nitro perks. But you've got to, just to get the level up.
Mm-hmm. Like I say, I just need one more perf level. on my hypercar. And then it's maxed out. But then I still need to get a load more parts for it, because the golds it's given me, I need to get all 320 gold now. Because at the minute I'm still running pinks on the gearbox, pink on the brakes, I'm running gold ECU, gold motor core and gold exhaust. I'm running blue suspension. And I'm running gold tyres.
Well, 3 more icon points and I win the Camaro ZL1.
At 97.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Right,
ZL1 is a good car.
Well, that being said, I'm calling it for the stream, so this has been Gamer Dude, happy gaming, and I'll catch you all real soon.